Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So for the first real project I want to make on this channel, or really the first thing I want to do, is show you guys what I have going on for making maple syrup. I've never done maple syrup. I've only kind of watched videos about other people making it. And then when I moved to this property, there was about an acre and a half of a wooded area, and the first half of it has older maple trees, so really good sized maple trees. They're mostly red maple. So I'd say, hey, might as well give it a shot and see if I can get some maple syrup out of it. So my first time around might not be great, but I'll give it a try. And I'll show you guys what I got so far for a setup. I made myself an evaporator out of a 55-gallon drum, fairly inexpensive. And then I got some basic equipment to hopefully get some good syrup out of it. So I'll show you guys what I have. So this is the evaporator. Like I said, it was made from a 55-gallon drum, and then a wood stove kit that you can get on Amazon or Home Depot. And all it comes with it comes with the door. It comes with a nice little door with little vents, and then comes with your chimney attachment there. And also I just got two 6-inch buffet pans, and all I did was I just cut a slit in it and bent it over so the pans can sit, and they're pretty solid. The only thing I realized after I cut them is I have all these big gaps, and I think what I'll do is I'll just cut this here and fold it back. Same thing here. Just try to hopefully don't lose as much heat. I think I'm going to lose a bit of heat there. Not a big deal. We'll see how it performs, and we'll maybe modify it and maybe seal it up a little bit more. The other stuff I got, and this is, of course, this is not attached. That's going to be, we're going to use it outdoor. The other things I got a candy thermometer, hydrometer, just to test the maple syrup, the percentage of sugar within the maple syrup. And I got some filters. So from what I read, you kind of need a pre-filter and then kind of paper filters to filter out the sap. Like I said, I'm fairly new at this, so I'll be researching it and looking at the comments, see what I can do better and how I can improve. So that's for the evaporator side. For actually tapping the trees, I got a drill bit that's specifically made for maple syrup or tapping trees. It's a 5/16 bit, extremely sharp. It throws out the chips and it cleans the hole out really well. From what I read online, the wood bits, your regular wood bits, they can work, but they tend to leave stuff within the hole. So it's better to get a bit that's specifically made for maple syrup. So I decided to spend a few dollars on that. And I got myself 30 buckets. This is kind of like your starter kit. That's how they advertise it. Your backyard maple syrup starter kit. It comes with a few buckets from the spiles. And it comes with the covers. And I got 30 of them. Right now there's not 30 there, there's 22. I got 30 trees that I have marked. I don't know if I'm gonna use them all this year. Some of them are a little bit under 10 inches in diameter. And from what I read, you kind of want to be at the 10 inches and above. But we'll see. So during lunch today, I went out and I tapped 8 trees, because this was the first week the temperatures were above freezing for the day and then below freezing for the nights. So I decided to tap a few to see if it was running, and to my surprise, the sap was already running. So we'll probably go and tap a few more and show you guys kind of what I have so far and how it's running. And maybe we'll put a few more buckets up. So I thought before I start tapping the trees, maybe I'd show you guys what I have so far. So like I mentioned, I have 8 trees tapped, so since lunchtime, and it's about 4:30 in the afternoon right now, so they've been there for about 4.5 hours. So So I thought, let's go see what we have, if we have any sap or not. Right, so let's take a look at this one. This was the first one that I tapped. Yeah, there's a little bit of liquid. I don't know if you guys can see. There's a bit in there, so that's good. Oh, this one, the wind got a hold of it. Yeah, this one's pretty dry, so nothing coming out of this one. Here's my dog. His name's Benny. 3.5 years old. He's a good boy. Really excited. Loves to see people. But of course, that's a golden retriever. So let's walk a little bit down here. This is a new property I got. It's about 2.5 acres. So, and let's say 1.5 to 2 acres is mostly wooded. It's kind of like you see here. This front part was really well maintained. You can tell they cut down some trees and they kept it so it's only the bigger trees, and mostly maple. So there's a lot of softwood trees as well. Some of them are dead, and there's going to be some cleaning up to do. But I'll show you guys, and let me show you the other taps that we have. Let's see if we have anything else. Yeah, a little tiny bit, not too much. On the fourth one here. Oh, this one has quite a bit. Say probably an inch in there. And all I did was the main one, so I have them all marked. In the fall, I came around and kind of looked at the trees and the leaves and identified the maples. And like I said, they're all red maples. I think I found one small, tiny sugar maple. So let's see here. Yeah, not much. This one was running really well when I first tapped it. Yeah, that probably 1.5 inches in there. So that one was running really well when I first tapped it. Let's see. Yeah, maybe 1/4 inch. And from what I've read, you're supposed to put the hole in the buckets on the south side, and you try to look up and find see where it branches out and kind of put it underneath of it. That's kind of what I followed. This one's pretty well empty. And that's all of them that I tapped so far. So what we'll do, I think I'll just continue down the trail here. What I did is I cut a main trail, as you can see. And there's about probably 7 in there. And probably another 10 or so here. So we'll just go along the trail and probably tap some of the bigger ones. All right, so I got you guys propped up on a bucket. And the sun's going down, so hopefully you can see clearly. But I'll show you what I do to drill. So like I said, you try to do it on the south side, and I look up and I can see right there, there's a branch coming out, a big branch. So I'm gonna try and go right underneath that to the south. And from what I read, when you drill, you kind of want to be 90 degrees and slightly down. So that's what I'll be doing. So hopefully I'm in the shot here, but basically it's probably about 1.5 feet of snow, and we want to be about, they said 2 to 4 feet high. So let's see. I'm going to go right about here, tilt it down slightly, and drill. I want to go like 1.5 inches. Right? Nice and clean. A really sharp bit. And I got my spile here. So I'm gonna put it in, and it's supposed to be 3 or 4 little tabs, and don't go too hard because you don't want to split the tree here. It's in. I'm gonna make sure it's 90 degrees. There you go. That's in. Put a bucket. And then have these nice little caps here. There we go. Cut this. And there you have it. So I don't think it's going yet. So it's getting a little bit cold. I'd say it's probably close to freezing right now. So I think it's going to be nice and warm tomorrow. So I might come and do a few more tomorrow. But I think I'll stop for now. The wind is picking up and the sun's going down. So I don't want the video quality to be horrible. But anyways, I'll let you guys go for tonight. We'll probably pick it back up tomorrow, like I said. Hopefully it's a nice and sunny day and warm, and we can get most of the buckets in. We'll see you guys in a few seconds here. Well, it's been actually 3 days since my last update. The weather hasn't really been the best, but I think we're ready. So tomorrow and the next few days, the weather's gonna be really nice. Right now it's about freezing. So it's probably not going to float right as I drilled them, but I think we'll be good for now. So I brought the rest of the buckets down, all the 20 of them. I'll go around, I'll put you guys on the tripod and probably put a time lapse or something of just me drilling all the rest of them. We'll see how it goes. All right, all done for this year. Ended up being about 26. Three of them were a little bit small, so we'll probably wait a few years to get those done. And then there was one of them back there. It was surrounded by brush, so I'll probably have to clean that up when there's no more snow so I can have proper access next year. But yeah, they're all in. Pretty much all the way to the road. And like I said, it's going to be raining for the next couple days, but at least it's going to be warm. And afterwards, I think it's going to be just ideal temperature from now on. All right, well, that's going to do it for this video. Thanks a lot for watching. If you have any suggestions or anything that I should do differently, please make sure to let me know. I'm always willing to learn. Like I said, this is my first year doing it, so I almost have no clue what I'm doing outside of the YouTube videos and the stuff I read online. So always open to suggestion. Thanks a lot for watching, guys. See you later.